$146.20, and the trifecta $145.80, $145.80. And those were the dividends on that previous race, the first leg of the double, race 5 at Mildura. Moving in well, Werribee.
For an excellent night out in a relaxed and friendly atmosphere, it pays to be a member of West's Rugby Club. Enjoy a scrumptious meal at Catchpole's Bistro. Try your luck on the poker machines. There are over 100 to choose from. Place a bet with Actap, play some Keno, and keep up with all the racing action on the Sky TV big screen. Be part of the Melbourne Cup action on Monday the 2nd of November with West's famous Melbourne Cup Calcutta. Triple S sponsor, West Rugby Club, Catchpole Street, Macquarie. Information for members and guests.
Moving in for the Werribee Cup, and this will be followed by race 5 at Gawler. That race is at 3:49, and the favourite on the Super Tab is number 6 at Gawler, 3:30 and $1.30. That horse is number 6, which is Queen Midas. It's the late male. And the second pick is number 2, Pancho's Villa.
Racing. It jumped away in a good line. Above the law on the inside, away well. Babetto began smartly, is being niggled up to try and get an early posse. Up on the outside, Beau's Man with Sir Macwin, prime address, crossing there as Banner Headline and going with it Atomic Comment. And a mad charge at the judge with a round to go, and Banner Headline now takes over from Bozeman. Babetto on the outside, Atomic Comment, prime address and Sir Macwin. Back behind those runners, Vitaman on the outside of Hurricane Storm, above the law midfield, then Chevy at deep. Aggie's Heart in the centre, 2 lengths to Oregon Star, back with Nick's Verdict, Luther as again, and Vitaman, Camargo now dropped back to the rear, 1,400 metres out, and Cassidy puts the brakes on Banner Headline. It's a length in front of Atomic Comment, Babetto in the box seat, 1 further away, Sir Macwin, and 3 deep, Hurricane Storm, followed by Bozeman the centre, a length off then Prime Address, Vitaman on the outside from above the law, Aggie's Heart next inside Cheviot as they work into the back section of the track, and well back then at the tail of the field was Camargo, in front of it Nick's Verdict, Oregon Star, and as again and Luther inside the 1,000, the leader Banner Headline by 3 parts, Atomic Comment, Hurricane Storm can't get in it, rushes up 3 deep, 2 lengths, Babetto 4th, then Bozeman, around it Prime Address on the inside, Sir Macwin, niggled that there, Vitaman, then Cheviot, they've broken away 2.5 to above the law, Aggie's Heart, Nick's Verdict, and well back Oregon Star, the pace on now down to the 600 metre mark, Banner Headline, just in front of Atomic Comment, and its stablemate Hurricane Storm, Babetto sweating on the run, then Bozeman, around it goes Cheviot and Prime Address as they come to the turn, Vitaman above the law, they jam up, a very wide runner there is Nick's Verdict as they come to the corner, and then Aggie's Heart, Oregon Star and Luther as they swing, Prime Address took the lead, Banner Headline's gone, Cheviot on the outside giving chase, then Babetto back on the fence, the swoopers are Aggie's Heart and Nick's Verdict 200 metres out, Cheviot and Prime Address with Prime Address in front, Banner Headline trying to come back, Oregon Star from a long way back and Aggie's Heart, Prime Address in front, Aggie's Heart and Oregon Star flying, Prime Address in front, Prime Address takes the cup. Prime Address by a half length to Oregon Star, Aggie's Heart third, then Banner Headline, Vitaman, Luther behind it, Cheviot, Nick's Verdict. Then came as again, Babetto didn't finish it off with next Bozeman above the law, Hurricane Storm, Sir Macwin, then Atomic Comment, and last to pull up in the race was Vitaman.
Number 10, the winner, Prime Address, 15.75.80, 8 Oregon Star, 4.10, 11 Aggie's Heart at 2.60.
But on Super Tab, the winner, number 10, Prime Address, to return 15.40 for the win, 4.10 for the place. Second, number 8, Oregon Star. Craig Williams, the winning rider, second number 8, and that was Oregon Star to return 3.90, and 11th at Aggie's Heart at 2.80, but good dividend there for number 10, Prime Address. Craig Williams on Super Tab, 15.40 and 4.10.
Number 11, Aggie's Heart. Greg Childs, 4th placing to 1 Banner Headline, and 5th into number 16, and that was Camargo. The time has smashed the track record. We'll just wait for it officially, 2 minutes dead. The previous record 1.8, so they have absolutely blitzed that record in the Cup, with Prime Address getting in by about a half length. Craig Williams, ironically winning the Darwin Cup in August, and Prime Address was the horse that went up there the year before for the Williams camp that failed to fire, but back here in home country, it's taken out this year's Werribee Cup.
We'll have more in a moment. Dividends race 4 Ipswich, the numbers for 645, number 6 the winner Green Spirit, 60, 757.60. Dividends race 4 at Ipswich. Now race 10 at the Greyhounds, 894. The number 8 the winner, that was Mystical, Super Tab 270, 130. Second 9, Radar Love, 490. And 4 White Tivoli, third 150. Quinella 1660. And the trifecta returned $144.90. $144.90 And those for the Dividends Race 10 at Sandown Park Greys.
His last effort was very good, beaten by Babetto and Prince Standdown. Prince Standdown then going on, of course, to take out the Moonee Valley Cup in fine style. So that form line has held up strongly. Prime address, Craig Williams riding this cup winner for his father, Alan. So this will be a special win because the 8-year-old is also raced by the Williams family. Half a length by a short neck were the margins, and Prime Address pretty much a pet around the home, really. He's been a winner since September of 1993, so we don't see too many horses competing at the top level, at this particular level anyway, at this age, over such a long period of time. He's a winner at Moonee Valley, Caulfield and Flemington. So he's also won races interstate. He's travelled to Darwin, which for the Cup in 97. I know that the connections felt that that was probably the undoing of him, and he was out for a long time after that. He had 2 very long spells. It took him a long time to get over that trip to Darwin.
Yes, well, that's ironical also. Craig Williams winning what was the Moe Cup from memory on Nick's Verdict. Nick's Verdict was first emergency in the Werribee Cup today, but I'd say that Craig would have ridden Prime Address for his father in preference to Nick's Verdict anyway, but it certainly made the decision a little bit easier. But there you are, Nick's Verdict did get a run, Aaron Spateria aboard, so Craig has now won the 2 country cups of Victoria so far. Well done. 50 Bono, now $7, or still $7.30. Pool hasn't upgraded yet. We'll just wait till it clicks up well over the 27. Mr. Kildane, $4.40. Century Boy, $8.40. Spirit of Hope at $3.30. Still no change to the market. Avec Espoir, $12. Celamine, $18. Exotic Art, $5.70. And big odds for the bottom too. So just waiting for a generation of the pool. At Gawler, 26,901. The current win pool Super Tab. And there's no change. There we go, 35. That's what we're waiting for. Aki Bono, $6.50 now. Number 1, $4.40 for 2, Mr. Kildane. 3 Century Boy, $9.70. 4 Spirit of Hope, $3.60. So the big money late has been for 1 and 8 Exotic Art into $4.60. But Spirit of Hope still favourite despite being easy. Now up to 56,000. So that pool more than doubled in the last minute. And it's now $3.90 Spirit of Hope, a very easy favourite. $4.50 for 8 Exotic Art. The way we're going, Exotic Art will run TAB favourite over this runner. And Mr. Kildane, $4.70. Aki Bono continuing to firm to $5.40. There's none in. We'll be back in a moment with Gawler, race 6. It's the Cup.
Visit Marrickville RSL and find out why it's called Sydney's Las Vegas with a
Mr. Kildane dropped the head. Aki Bono forced the near side gate open at the rear. That's been quickly closed. Mr. Kildane continues to drop the head. An attendant holding him up now. And they've jumped it. Mr. Kildane jumped cleanly with them. Slowest out, Exotic Art stood there flat-footed and missed it by about 3. The big shortener on the TAB, and as they go to the 1800 running away from us out of the straight, Aki Bono works over with Zophanobia. Valid Call is wide over on the inside, Century Boy. Spirit of Hope on the inside, Mr. Kildane. Celamine wide around them from Avec Espoir. And Exotic Art, after muffing the start, is about 2 lengths away, last 1600 out. And here the leader is Spirit of Hope by about a half to Aki Bono wide, who the rider suddenly took hold of him when he tried to get across the horse on his immediate inside. That was Century Boy, and in doing so he lost his position, Aki Bono, and he's out in no man's land. Valid Call and Celamine were working against the rider, and Exotic Art has caught up with them now, and as a result there's only 2.5 to 3 lengths first to last, where Spirit of Hope goes through on the inside to be a leader. Aki Bono gets going again on the outside. Century Boy the centre. Exotic Art, from missing the start, has now gone to second out wide. Over on the inside, Zophanobia. Valid Call around it, then Avicus Bar, Mr. Kildane, and Celamine last of all. There's only about 3 or 4 lengths first to last in this compact cup field at Gawler, where they move down towards the 800-metre mark. And Aki Bono, who hasn't had things go his way, is a half in front of Spirit of Hope, just kicking up enough on the inside, and Century Boy between them. 2 lengths to Exotic Art. Mr. Kildane improving sharply from Valid Call. Then Avicus Bar, followed by Celamine on the outside of Zophanobia, and again they stack up. Racing to the 500, and the leader is Spirit of Hope with Century Boy. Aki Bono 3 wide. Back behind them, Mr. Kildane needing a run. Exotic Art still there, but under some pressure. Valid Call, Celamine to the outside. Further back then, Avicus Bar, followed by Zophanobia as they turn for home, and Celamine. Spirit of Hope got away from Century Boy as they turn. He hugged the rail. Mr. Kildane followed him up on the inside, and they've got away now from Avicus Bar, but Spirit of Hope, the leader. Mr. Kildane's coming after him now. They're the two. Mr. Kildane, and on the inside, Spirit of Hope, Mr. Kildane. Mr. Kildane's finished it off too well. Wins a length and a half, Spirit of Hope. 2.5 off third was Avicus Bar, followed by Exotic Art. A big run under the circumstances. Century Boy, he seems to have lost interest in racing. Zophanobia, Akibono, forget he went around. Further back, Valid Call, and Celamine was last in. Mr. Kildane. Number 2, Mr. Kildane, the horse with crook feet. And he's been too good for them. Jason Holder riding for Brian Mueller at Strathalbyn. Has finished it off beautifully. Spirit of Hope had plenty of attention leading on the inside. Shane Cale tried to cuddle the horse as best he could, but he was just found wanting when Mr. Kildane made his dive in the straight. Here's the number. Number 2, Mr. Kildane, an 8-year-old bay gelding by Northern Adventure from Gay Kildane. Brian Mueller at Strathalbyn is the owner-trainer. Jason Holder, the rider. Number 4, Spirit of Hope by Muston Lake Carinel. Shane Cale for Pat Barnes. At number 6, Avec Espoir, which was first up since May over 1950 metres. That's been a good training feat by Delta Lima from Teriyaki. Simon Price for Barry Brook. Number 8, Exotic Art 4th after missing the kick. A good run. And 3, Century Boy was a wilting 5th. So they're official 2, 4 and 6. 2, 4 and 6 on the cup. And for the pick 4 spot, number 8, Exotic Art has filled that. Well,
beautiful ride there by Jason Holder. Had a bit of luck, I know, when others didn't, but you've got to be there at the right time, and he was. Pierian Spring, 5:15.
And made a